Let's do a winter snowflake with Offhand Flourishing. Now, I did this, or I've been practicing this. I wouldn't say that I'm the best at this. I think that, when you see these and at the end, they look really effortless and just really loose. It's almost like watercolor. You can really tell. I'm still really color by numbers with this. Like, I'm very careful when I'm doing this just to make sure that I like the way it looks at the end, that it's balanced and everything else. So basically, you're just going to put the same design element over and over in the same place, and it gives this piece kind of a rhythm. Now, this is called an extended snowflake because inside the cartouches, that's what the curved element is, you're going to actually add another smaller cartouche, and that gives you a wider diameter on this snowflake, and it makes it a little bit more interesting. There's literally a million ways to do this. And that's why I like it, because I learned this technique from Heather Victoria Held, who is, just the master at doing these. However, there are a lot of people that do this, a lot of calligraphers, and they have their own point of view on this. So they don't use the design elements in the exact same way. They will put them in different positions, or they just think about the pieces a little differently. And so that's why I like this element. And this is something beautiful. This is something that you can put on a Christmas card. You can either make it flat, write a note on the back, or you can do a fold over. All you need is some really pretty deep dark paper. I like navies and reds because this bleed proof white really pops off of the paper. So it's something that you should try. And honestly, it just takes practice. You're going to not like what you do in the beginning. I didn't like what I was doing in the beginning, but I am happier with what I'm coming up with this year so far. So I just wanted to share with you a piece going from beginning to end, because that's what I need to see as a calligrapher. I'm like, okay, how did you start? What did you do in the middle? What were you thinking about when you were doing this part of the piece? I love all of that information. So that's what my description on my TikTok says, sharing stuff nobody told me, because a lot of stuff I had to figure out on my own. So just like to tell you what I was thinking, how I was feeling, what I was doing, and I hope you have the same success when you try your snowflake. Another thing you can do also, I didn't have any, but if you could put a sequin, you can put that in the actual middle of this snowflake. It'll be really pretty. Or if you have smaller rhinestones, you can put it throughout this snowflake and it'll be fire.